Empress Eve is here today, telling you what she's got to say. Empress Eve, Empress Eve, Empress Eve is here today. Hello, peoples. It is I, your Bajan Empress, Empress Eve. How you peoples been? I had a little hiatus for a few days, because I had to recharge my batteries and think about some new strategies and decide what was going to be in my capacities. And here I am, I'm back now, full of beans, feeling fresh, feeling clear headed. I moved from one platform to another platform because I wanted to have more creative expression, and do things my way a bit more. So I can give you the address now of the new website. You could go over there, have a look if you're listening anywhere else. And it is Anchor, ANCHOR .fm, F for father, M for mother, / Eve, YVE, hyphen or dash if you're from another country, and more, ANMORE. That is anchor.fm / Eve hyphen and more. And you can leave a voice message now if you want to. You could call us into the show. It don't cost you nothing. And you know how technology is so amazing. It don't cost you nothing. You could just record your voice message. In fact, I think I got one coming in now. Hold on. Let me see.
Hi, Empress. It's me, your assistant. I'm just calling in to let you know I'll be a bit late to work and getting on with my editing. So I'm apologising in advance because I know you don't like me being late for work. Good luck with the show today. Bye.
Oh, that is nice. My assistant is a nice girl. She's a nice girl. She always thinking about me. But the point that she calling out to be late, I'm not impressed with that. She right. Don't be late to my works. I just pay you on time, so you should work on time. That is my view. Anyway, I think I gone on a bit too long now. So before we get into the show proper, I got to do the admin. If you're listening and you got iTunes, make sure you rate the podcast on iTunes and review the podcast wherever you listen to podcasts, because apparently these things has helped the show grow and the listener grow. That is what my assistant Eve had more tell me. So I can listen to she because she seems to know what she talking about. So today's show is on following your heart. And is a topic that is very close to my heart. Yay! It's a topic that is very close to my heart because I spent a lot of my life following other people's hearts, following other people's rules, following other people's desires, following other people's approval, following other people's whatever it is they decide they want. I was miserable. I telling you, this Empress who you listening to now, happy in she skin, at peace with herself, was not always this way. No, sirree, Bob. It took me a good long while to begin to realize why I was so miserable. And it was because I was not living my life the way I needed to be living my life. I know some of you out there can relate to this, man. I ain't joking. I know you can relate to this stuff. You out there putting everybody else first, putting your dreams on the back burner, thinking you're too old, you got no talents, you don't have a right, you don't have a say. That's not what your parents wanted you to do. That's not what your children wanted you to do. That's not what your friends and colleagues and employers and family want you to do. And you there living a miserable life like you get more than one. Nobody knows how many life we get. We might just get this one, you know. And if we get this one, what you wasting it for and things you don't enjoy? So I learned the hard way, and I think nobody should have to learn the hard way, but I learned the hard way that if you don't listen to yourself, if you don't follow your heart, if you don't have a good relationship with yourself, God, this podcast is about relationships as well as current affairs, as you know, then something inside you cannot live to its fullest intent. You understand? Your relationship with yourself needs to be a healthy one. I got to speak for you people who is not Barbados peoples. A healthy one. You understand? You have to have a healthy relationship with yourself first before you can have a healthy relationship with anybody else. Am I telling lie or not? Yay! Of course I'm not telling no lies, man. I don't lie to you people. I love you. I love you like cooked food. I love you like rice and peas. I love you like cuckoo and flying fish, the national dish of Barbados. I love you like dumplings, the Bajan version, obviously. I love you like fish cakes, the Bajan version, obviously. I just love you. So I ain't gonna lie to you people at all about nothing. So let we all salute myself here for a second. This is what we deserve, you know? And when you don't have a relationship with yourself that is loving and affirming and encouraging and supportive, when the waves and the dramas and the storms of life come along, what you gonna do? You ain't got no foundation to rest upon. You looking to people who ain't got your best interest at heart to support you. They ain't supporting you. I could tell you how many people I know that out there doing all kind of things, good things, creative things, following their heart, following the passion, and not one person in the families taking any notice. Find them an annoyance, find them threatening, and they get the support from strangers, from other people in the circle, from people that they don't know. They get so much more support from those people than they do from the people in their own bloodline, their own friendship. That can't be right. But that is the truth for so many people, I could tell you. And that's why some of these celebrities just get carried away with themselves and lose themselves because they start to believe too much in their fandom. But that is a side effect that has come when you don't know yourself as well. So, you have to rebalance wherever you're looking for support because the support need to come from inside yourself first. So following your heart means understanding yourself, man. Understanding what makes you excited, joyful, passionate, feel alive, feel good about yourself. And you can't know those things unless you know you. That is the truth. You know it is the truth. I know it is the truth. Now, I notice some people don't like to get to know themselves too deeply because they're afraid of what they might find when they look. If that is you, admit it, man. You're thinking too bad about, I should have been a better person. I behaved badly when I was this age. I did that thing I am not proud of. You might have done some serious wrongdoings, man. And if you did some serious wrongdoing, then you can't move forward until you find a way to forgive yourself. You can't even change your behavior to better doings until you find a way to forgive yourself. Because our behavior change when we love and accept ourselves. I know what I'm talking about. I am not kidding you peoples. No matter what your serious wrongdoings, repentance in my personal belief is forgiving yourself. If you forgive yourself, you can change your behaviors. If you don't forgive yourself, them behaviors can come back and bite you in your backside. Bite you in your backside, yeah? Repentance, forgive yourself. When you forgive yourself, you can love yourself. When you can love yourself, you can love somebody else wholeheartedly. You understand? So we must be willing to look at we shadows and things, man. The parts of we self that we feel embarrassed about. We don't necessarily have to tell the world what they are, but we have to tell ourselves what they are. Because if you don't, then your mind noise, all them chatter, chatter, chitter, chatter that is going in the head when you're not feeling good about yourself, you can believe all them stupid thoughts, man. When your mind telling you, you can't do that, you too this, you too that, you should be that, and it will start berating you, you know? We don't have no right to do that to you. If your own mind thoughts are berating you, then if you know yourself, you will know that you are not those thoughts. I going deep, people. I going deep today in this show. You would know you is not your thoughts. You hear what I say? All right. So if you're not your thoughts, you is the person listening to the thoughts, then you don't have to believe thoughts that make you feel bad about yourself. You understand? Nor do you have to believe thoughts that tell you you never do anything wrong, because that is another load of nonsense. Everybody do something wrong, right? But the true thoughts are they say, whatever you do, strive to be better, strive to do better, and love yourself. Them is generally the truthful thoughts, man, because they hold we accountable. And when we follow in we heart, we have to hold ourselves accountable. You know, we can't just dive in willy nilly. I follow in my heart, so you know, I don't really care about you and you and you and you. No, you can have a strategy. You can have a way to follow your heart that don't burden somebody else, that don't undermine anybody else's life. You find your way, you find your path. For those who don't support you and don't love you, of course, don't take no notice of them. They ain't important to you. They ain't giving you nothing. For if you have people in your life who support you and love you and you following your heart may cause them a little bit of friction or something or feel like they don't feel loved, there's nothing wrong with validating them, telling them how much you appreciate them, how much you value them, but you must follow your heart. And how can you both find a way to support each other to do that? Encourage them to follow their heart. You know, support each other. Because when you follow your heart knows. It knows what makes you feel good. It knows the kind of people you need around you. It knows the activities that make you feel supported and loved and excited. It knows what direction and what creative outlets are best for you. It will guide you, man. It will guide you. You understand? And if you don't listen, you're going to suffer. You can be out there doing things you don't enjoy, don't want to do, don't feel good about, with no plan, no strategy to do anything that's better for you. That can't be right. Following your heart is the theme today. Ask yourself, in fact, as I say, you can call into the show and tell me in what way you is or you isn't following your heart. And I might add your call to the next show. Tell me what's stopping you from following your heart. It might add you to the next show. That sounds good, right? We could have a dialogue, a Bajan Empress dialogue with all you lovely peoples out there. So I hope you to pay attention, you know? Because I feeling fruity, man. I feeling good. I feeling full of life. I feeling full of beans. I finding myself in the center of myself because I was willing to look at all the things about myself I didn't like, all the things about myself I didn't approve of, all the things about myself that I needed to change, and the things I could change, I did change. And the things I can't change, but need changing, is a work in progress. I love myself anyway. And the things I definitely can't change, man, that ain't for me to burden myself with. If I can't change it, no matter what I do, I cannot burden myself with that. I will only allow myself to forgive myself to not be in a situation or a circumstance to change it. But I must love what I see when I look in deep inside myself, you know? I must love it all. Love it all. Love it all, people. Well, I'm getting excited now. Anyway, that is me done for the day. I'm sorry that there was a little hiatus, but I'm glad I'm back now. Everything back on the burners. I turn the burners on full powers, and we here. So I really appreciate all of you that is listen and follow me and rate the episodes and all that, man. It's make me feel good in my heart. My heart say you're doing good, Bajan Empress. And I say, heart, thank you, love, thank you. And I want all of you out there to do good too, to feel good about yourselves, because I love you, love you. Everybody tell me sometimes I ain't easy. And I say, I ain't easy, but I love him. That is the truth. I will always tell you the truth. Okay? I love you, man. Enjoy your day, enjoy your week, enjoy your life. Bye.